Hi, here is a video on developing a sense of numbers for children. When children learn numbers, especially in their primary grades, they might learn them just as a rhyme and they recite them. They might not have developed a feel for these numbers. Let's see what that means. Okay, we are going to count how many leaves are there. How will we count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now for children, they might have just started a rhyme in their heads, and now they are going to point at each object, and whenever the objects run out, they will say that last number out loud. So they don't have a feel for probably what that 8 represents. It is just a word in that rhyme. So now what we are trying to bring out is, looking at this, can they guess what that number is? Is it like closer to 10? Is it less than 10? Is it more than 10? A feel like this. Can we develop that in children? So this is what the video is trying to address. Okay. So in this regard, we look at this game called More or Less Than 10. It's a simple game. I'll press this button, candy button, and some candies are going to appear. You have to say whether it is more than 10 or less than 10. So you can present this in class and ask the children this and let them have a show of raise hands. There is a caveat though. This is not going to appear on the screen for a long time. You have to quickly guess. Okay. So was this more than 10 or less than 10? So once they give their guesses and you also have your guesses, now we can count and see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this much is 10. So the whole thing is 10 and 4 more. So here notice how we have described the number. Instead of just saying 14, we have said 10 and 4 more. The 10 and 4 more is giving a much richer description for children to imagine. So when we say the number 14, they might not have something to keep in their mind. But this is giving them something to hold on to. It is also good, especially in primary grades, to describe numbers in this way as well. For example, 23 would be described as 2 tens and 3 more, or 2 tens and 3. And also along with the number 23. So this will help. Okay, so we'll play one more. So here we have like so many different things. So this is going to be balls of, there is a star in the ball, I guess. So now can you guess how many are there? All right. So after this, we can count and see. So there are multiple stages to this. The first level is it just more than 10 or less than 10? And then counting and seeing how much is it. So after some time, you can ask, many of you think it is less than 10, but is it closer to 10 or closer to 1? So we can even bring in such descriptions or distinctions. Now, after a while, you can even ask what the number is even. Can you guess the number itself? So is it 8? Is it 18? Is it 11? Things like that can also happen. There is one important thing though. Showing this and then closing it is an important part of this. Because if this is present in the screen for a long time, the children will just count and see. This is also the problem of giving this in a piece of paper. Even if we tell them to just guess, since they have a means of counting, they might not guess, they will count. So this is also a way to bring in that need of trying to guess. Okay, that was it for the video. You can play this in class and see how it goes. So this whole thing was made in a website called Polypad. It is a free website only. And the link for this specific one, I'll include it in the description of the video. I can also make a video on how this was even made. So at some point, I'll include that as well in the description. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you.